Of course, it was James's fault. Of course, it was James's idea the most, and to have the voice to pull it off. So, I'll break it down for you after I drink my water. So, what happened in 1990? Because I was born in 1988, right? It was Halloween. I was excited. My brother said, "Come here, I got an idea. You know that it's like, you know that voice you do? I got the perfect outfit for you." I was like, "Ooh." And he goes, "Come here, look what I got you." I was like, "Oh boy, I'm gonna have fun with this Chucky outfit. Oh yeah." He goes, "And you know what? Mom even went and got you some blood from the hospital that she works at." So I got some blood from the hospital that she worked at, and it's real blood. We put it on a real kitchen knife, and I covered the overalls in a real blood. And I'm walking down the street with me looking like Chucky, and my hair orange. And I was like 5 years old, so I was probably like 4'8" or 4'7". I don't know. I don't know how tall I was. It must have been short, but I was pretty short. And I don't know how tall I was. I can't remember back then. But what happened is, I was walking down the street with my brother, right? And he goes, do it now. I go, "What are you, fucking nuts?" He's like, "Andy, come on out and play. I promise I won't hurt you. Maybe a few nails to the kneecaps and funny bones, and maybe afterwards I'll burn the body." And everybody's like, "Oh, hell no. I'm done. I'm gone." It's like, they come up to me. He's like, "Is that a real knife?" He's like, "Oh shit, whoa, what the fuck? That's a real motherfucking knife, and that's real blood." I was like, "Oh hell no. Someone call the cops." Cops show up, and some guy named Chucky. I don't know. He just happened to have a Chuck, and I happened to be Chucky on Halloween. He goes, "This is a black guy, man." He goes. Oh my God, you guys are freaking out over this little man. Come here, man. Come here. Let me get a picture of this. Do that voice. He's like, do that voice that scare people. He's like, "What are you, fucking nuts? Andy, come on out and play. I promise I won't hurt you. Maybe a few nails to the kneecaps and funny bones, and maybe afterwards I'll burn the body." He's like, this guy, he's like, "Let me get a picture with you, man. This is off the chain right here. Get a picture of you. You rocking that Chucky look. You keep doing that, man." He's like, "Man, how old are you?" It's like, "I'm 5 or 6 years old." Yeah. He goes, "Man, you got the white skin, you got the Chucky outfit, you got the orange hair, you got that. It could have been more perfect for you. You got that Chucky shit down." I was like, uh-huh. It's like it was my brother's idea to dress me up as Chucky tonight, because I just happened to have the voice at the time, and he's like, "This is I know what I want to dress you up in." I happen to be Chucky, and the police goes, "Guys, he's just a kid having fun at Halloween. He's just trying to have a good time and pull something off that probably none of you would remember from 1995 or 1994." Yeah, and so he goes, "Just let the kid have his fun, man. He ain't hurting nobody. Yeah, you go ahead, continue to have fun, buddy. You enjoy. I mean, go get some candy, man. Go get some candy. Yeah, I got Snickers for you right here. You can have that." Yeah, that's my first Snickers. It was back when the cop Chuck gave it to me. Yeah, that was when I was 1994 or 1995, when I was 5 years old. I just happened to rock the Chucky outfit, the Chucky, yeah. And if you don't think that's funny, oh boy, wait till you hear about my prank I pulled on April, my sister April shipping tire from 1995. I think it was 1995. It was this up there too. And this is another one. I showed up I think it was Mom, James, and me, and some guy in driving. We showed up at this house there with another guy, another native boy. I don't remember if it was David or someone else, but it might have been Lumpy. I don't know. Probably it might have been Lumpy at the time, back in the day. And April was kind of a teen back then. She was a little girl. Well, I don't know how, but she was kind of tall, a little bit more. And I was still short, so my brother goes, "Hey, Jerome, come here. You know how April always gets a kick out of me. I get a kick out of me every time I have to take out the trash, and I'm forced to take out the trash, and she's all laughing at me. I want you to do something, and I want you to take the blame when she asks who did when she finds out you did it." And I go, "What do you want me to do?" He goes, "Just watch. I'll tell you. Yeah, it goes like this, it goes like that, it goes like this, it goes like that. All right, go do it." I was like, okay. I take out the trash. Okay, that's done. All right, now I cut the bottom of the bag off, the new trash bag. I clip a boarding clipper to it. I tie a fishing line to the clip. I tie it around the top of the trash can, and I wait, and a week goes by, and that trash can is full, and she goes to pick up the trash can bag to take. It's her day to take out the trash, and once she picks it up, all the trash falls to the clip on the bottom of the bag, and I'm laughing, James laughing, and she goes, "Which one of you assholes did this?" I go, "Me." And he goes, "Jerome, I'm gonna kill you!" I was like, no, okay, it wasn't technically my fault. It was James. James told me to do it. He goes, "James, now I can see that. I can see you putting up for this, but I didn't expect Jerome to follow along. Both of y'all be getting in trouble. Now I see why you guys are so tight. You guys don't know when to learn how to stay out of trouble." And he goes, "You guys are a bunch of you guys are dodos and you guys are dodos. Man, now I got to clean all this shit up." James is all cracking up laughing. He's like, hey, now it doesn't feel so good now. Now we're the ones laughing. He's like, "Oh, I'll get you back, James. Don't you worry. You better not fall asleep, you little shit." Yeah. Up to this day, April still haven't got James back even when he falls asleep. I don't know. I wouldn't know because I haven't got to spend time with him as much as I did when I was like 5. But I don't think April ever got James back for that day when James put me up to messing with the garbage and cutting the bottom of the garbage, taking the garbage out. James took the garbage out because it's too heavy for me to carry. But he got the bag. He told me how to cut the bottom of the bag. Told me to take a clip like you put on a clipboard. Clip that to the bottom of the bag, tie the bag up, hold it together, tie it up, clip it in with the clip, and tie the fishing line on it, and then tie the fishing line around the top of the garbage can, and then wait for that week to come up, and then she went to pull it up, out came the garbage. She's like, "Oh, hell no. Which one of you motherfuckers is responsible for this shit?" And he's like, and James is pointing at me, and I'm pointing at me. He's like, "Oh, Jerome, you lucky you still little. Because if you were big, I would whoop your ass." I was like, "I did that?" And he's like, no, it wasn't technically my fault. James told me to do it. He's like, "See, James, I could see you do it, telling Jerome to do something like this. And Jerome loves you so much that he would actually go through with it because you're his idol and he looks up to you. But I didn't expect Jerome to actually go through with it. Y'all both a bunch of knuckleheads. You dodos. Now I gotta clean this shit up." I'm like, James is laughing, I'm laughing. He's like, y'all think it's funny? Yeah, but James, you better wait. You better sleep with one eye open, cause I guarantee you, you better sleep with one eye open, cause I'm gonna get you when you fall asleep. I don't think April ever got him that day. Well, at least as far as I know, I don't remember April getting him back. And she never. She let me get off easy because I was young. I was 5 years old. But probably when I wasn't around and they was living with mom. But it was some funny shit. Wow. Just wow. No, April. Where the hell are you these days? She was my sister back then. Still my sister now. I love her. I love my mom. I love James. And I love my sister Cheyenne. And I love Lumpy. And Jimmy and Nico. Because that's my family. And I love my little nieces that April has now. And Cheyenne has now. So in a way, I'm like an uncle. Come a long way from 5 years old, huh? It almost feels like... Oh, it does feel like a long time, man. Every now and then I'll have dreams about that stuff. Flashbacks. The only thing I remember about that dream is we're driving down an alley somewhere in Tacoma behind a purple store. A store with, it's like a cement, or I don't know what it is. Cement, it's I don't know what it was. It's like I can't remember. It's a purple store. It had a purple, I remember from the dream is it had a purple, a purple sun, I don't know, it's, a roof over it a little bit on the outside as you walk in, and there was like a tannish, coffee creamish colored wall thing. I can't remember. I can't remember all of it about the store. I can't remember it all, okay? But I know we went past it in the dream, and we went down this alley, and that was the day when James or Lumpy got mad and it punched a hole through a TV. And I think it was also what led up to after I got in trouble. I didn't get in much trouble, but James did, and James got mad and punched a hole in the TV. And it was like, "You dumbass! Why'd you do that? You dumb motherfucker! You're the one who put him up to it. Now you getting mad at punching a hole through a TV?" Yeah, those days. It was kind of intense back then. It was. Especially being a little guy, man. I was like, I was just having fun with my family, and it just turned all serious. I guess that's what they said when it's all fun and games until someone gets hurt or someone gets pissed off. That's the way I look at it, man. That's why I think when I look back on it now, yeah, James got mad. He punched a hole in the TV or something. April was like, "You dumbass! You know, you're the one who put him up to it. Why'd you put him up to it if you're gonna get mad when I went off on you?" And James was like, "Oh, I don't know." Yeah, I remember that. It's like it was serious, man. I don't know. I didn't feel good. I after that, when I saw James punch the hole in his TV, I was like, we were just having fun. What happened? April's like, "Oh, Jerome, it's not your fault. James he's just James. I mean, go hang out with mom." And I go hang out with mom, and I was like, "Mom, James is pissed. He's mad. He's punching holes in TVs." He's like, she goes, "James, did you punch a hole in the TV again?" I go, and he goes, "Yeah." He said, "What the fuck? Why did you do that? You know it's gonna cost us money to get a new TV." And he goes, "Oh no." And I go, "It's because man, James told me to." He's like, "Spit it out, Jerome." And I go, "Well, James wanted me to pull a prank on April, and I did it, and April got mad and took it out on James. James got mad at me for actually going through with the prank, took it out on me, and he got mad because April went off on him, and she wasn't going off on me, and he took it out on me because she didn't go off on me, and he punched a hole through a TV." And it's like, "Well, what did you do?" It's like, "You know how?" I go, "Mom, you know how James is always taking out the garbage, and April's always joking about it and laughing at him, and James is getting a little frustrated." So April's week. James whispered in my ear, told me to do something because we thought we'd have fun with her, have a prank, and so he told me to cut the. He would take the garbage out, for the load, a week ahead of time. Then he would have me. Then he showed me how to cut the bottom of the bag and tie it together, and put a paper clip that you put on a clipboard on it. Tie a fishing line to the end of that. Tie it around the top of the garbage can, and wait for the weight to fall up and the garbage to pile in the garbage bag. So when April went to pick the garbage bag up, I had to take the garbage out of the garbage can, all the garbage would fall out from the bottom. And she's like, "Why the fuck would you tell him to do that, James?" I was like, I don't know. I was just having fun with him. And she goes, "And you want to get mad at him?" And so after that, I kind of felt it was too serious for me. I was like, man, I was having fun. I was like, I was having fun with my family, having fun with my sister, having fun with my brother. But everything just ended up getting too serious. And I would have fun, and then later on, I would have to deal with the consequences. So it was like we couldn't have fun without someone taking something so serious or taking it too far. And of course, my mom and April being who they are, they were understanding of me. But James, he would want me to do all these jokes and pranks on my sister. And then later on, when April take the anger out on him, he'd get mad at me and beat me up. As I look back on it now, I did enjoy hanging out with my brother, and I did enjoy, learning how to do a few pranks together with him, and having fun with my sister and seeing the reactions and all that. But when I was 5, I don't know, man. It was kind of caught up in the moment at the situation. I was a little kid. I wasn't used to the violence like I was and all the drama. I still ain't used to the drama to this day, even with Tony and all them. He's being more understanding of things nowadays. That's good. And in this world with the police brutality, you're going to need that kind of protection from family members like him. Especially with Osceola being protective of us too. And Uncle Stan and all them. Auntie Teresa, Auntie Kay, Laura, Daryl, all of them. Nat, Will, Lovey, Feliciano, Nona, Ryan, Adele, and all them. Yeah. Do I miss my brother? Just look back on it now, seeing those memories, remembering those memories. Yeah, I do miss my brother. Cause at the moment, when April responded to that, it was priceless, man. It was priceless. It was so priceless. She was freaky. She was. James was laughing. I was laughing, and April was like, "God damn it, James!" And Dave was like, "Jerome, I'm gonna kill you one of these days." Yeah, it was priceless. So I don't think it's a bad thing, but I remember that. Yeah, I mean, it was a sort of, you had to be there to witness it and to be there for the moment to understand the joke and the family moment. So I don't look at it as a bad thing because those were some of my best days with my family. That's when I was little. If I died one day, I died any day. And if I had the choice to go away as a spirit in any kind of form, I have to say it would be when I was 5 years old, because that was some of my best days, best years. It was back when James used to look to me as a father. It was back when James was like a father figure to me, a more better brother, a more better adult, someone who really was loving, and especially, not only was it James that I was hanging out with, but April, Cheyenne, Mom, David, and all them. We used to sit at Rick Dada's house watching movies and all that. So yeah, if I die one day, if there's any form I'm gonna take when I return, if I go to the spirit land, I'm gonna return to my 5-year-old stage, my 5-year-old spirit stage. And I always remember my family. That's when I was 5 years old. Hanging out with Mom, riding her El Camino. Her Buick, her violet red Buick, and to the fair with my brother and Cheyenne and all them, and April and them. I remember it like that. Because I guarantee you, if there came a day where I reminisce on the days when I grew up, what day would I cry? The day that I cry will be the day that I realized how happy I was and how happy I am. Reminiscing on the days of how it used to be.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
There you go.
Trevor Ariza out there with Whiteside. Then it's Jay. And it's Trent in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Well, he might not be blocking 4 shots a game anymore, but Hassan Whiteside's still a factor in the paint defensively. Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's Trent. Good, and the assist goes to James. Trent's got the lead back up to 3 now for the Trailblazers. And with Whiteside, his size and length set him apart from others defensively. Great, even at the center position.
You just
nicely. Schroeder passes to Gallinari. Here's Robertson. Ariza covering. Takes the three. And that one's good. Schroeder. Schroeder's got the lead up to 2 now for Oklahoma City.
Well, rhythm, confidence. When Schroeder is pulling the trigger, you know he's feeling it.
The drive by Nurkic. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Second chance points always hurt. It's not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And last season, a rare 5-by-5 game achieved by Yusuf Nurkic. 24 points, 23 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals, Greg, and 5 blocks in a game against the Kings.
How about the only player ever to log a 20, 25, and 5 game? The Bosnian Beast making a name for himself.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Zach Collins comes in for Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Little in for Whiteside. And then for Oklahoma City, Mike Muscala is checked in for Adams, and Paul subbed in for Gallinari. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Yeah.
Now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement is starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
When you look at Lillard, he's among the top 10 in the voting in the Western Conference. Fans rewarding him for a tremendous season so far.
And I'm sure he's grateful for that. But Kevin, I know what he really wants is a spot that's starting lineup.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more.
like a big shot.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And he's been a force on the glass.
9 seconds left, buddy. Rolling like a big shot. La 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 la. MVP, 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 MVP. Come on, Damian Lillard. MVP, 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 MVP.
And so both free throws are good. It's a 5-point game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
And so it's Portland winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, I mean, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters the most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
You can't. He's like, I gotta kill her. I gotta kill her. She gave me to kill a horse. Reminds me of Laura. She's like, I'm gonna kill her. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. He gave me to kill a horse. Auntie Laura's like, touch that child. He's like, shit. Auntie Laura's like, touch that child. So God help me swear I will pop you one. That she was my kid smoker back in the day. Look at these wrestlers. can call me Cookie, but don't touch my truck. Skeety doo 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 doo. You can call me Cookie, you can call me Snooky, but don't touch my truck. Skeety doo 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 doo. Do 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 do. You can call me Cookie, you can call me Cookie, you can call me Doody, you can call me Bubba. Nah, Bubba don't fit. You can call me Cookie, 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 you can call me Dumpling, you can call me Pudding, you can call me Thumberry, you can call me Buttberry, you can call me Dingleberry, you can call me Dodo, but don't touch my truck. Skitty doo 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 doo. Do 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 do. Don't touch my truck. Skitty doo doo doo. You can call me Cookie.